Hey, Schmagamagab, everybody. Hey, Waylon, king of the brackets. Another bracket. And this one, it's an apples and oranges. And he said, which is a great, great thing he said. I was like, yeah, right on, brother. He said, yeah, do this apples and oranges bracket so it can piss off those pickle whistlers that get mad when you do a track by track with bands that aren't like each other. There are a bunch of people that hate that shit. And they leave comments like, what the hell, man? Apples and oranges. Fuck your rules. Seriously, what the hell's wrong with you? Telling me how to fucking run shit. Go on your channel and call it No Apples and Oranges Here. Anyway, so this is apples and oranges. Two bands, they have nothing to do with each other. And I'm reading off my computer screen. My eyesight's very bad, so I have it kind of big. So I'm going to have to scroll down when the time comes. So we're going to start it with I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. Oh my God, Kiss. Versus The Headless Children by Wasp. Oh my God, those songs are nothing alike. Oh, my vagina's itchy. One's disco, the other one's metal. What's wrong with you? Mom, make me a Hot Pocket now. I'm going with Wasp. Definitely with Wasp. All right, next. Over and Over, Black Sabbath versus A Song Is Over by The Who. I love them both, and this one was tough. I'm going with Sabbath on that. I love The Song Is Over, though. It hurts. But I got to go with Sabbath. Over and Over is fucking underrated. One of the greatest Iommi guitar solos, too. All right, next. Judas Priest Painkiller versus, goddamn, that's written small. Castles Made of Sand by Jimi Hendrix. I haven't read any of this, so this is all. Let me tell you, man, Castles Made of Sand is probably my favorite Jimi Hendrix ballad. It's genius. Not only the song structure, but the lyrics. I said it before, I'll say it again. Hendrix is rated perfectly as a guitar player, but he's so underrated as an actual songwriter. The guy was a genius, and you hear it all over Castles Made of Sand. I'm going with Painkiller. And hear me out. This is why I'm going with Painkiller. Because it fucking rules. And I'm not the biggest Painkiller album fan. I think it's a little too one-dimensional. There's some alright tracks. But Painkiller fucking rules. I remember I heard that song. After Ram It Down and Turbo. I heard that. I was like, oh shit. Fucking awesome. Giving it to Painkiller. Alright, next. 2 Minutes to Midnight, Iron Maiden versus Dream On, Aerosmith. Yeah, you expect me to go with Iron Maiden because, Dream On is the hit, played out, where 2 Minutes to Midnight's not. And maybe that's why I'm going with 2 Minutes to Midnight. And I love Dream On. I actually bought that album because of the song Dream On. And it was already a hit, so when I bought the album, it was Aerosmith featuring Dream On. The original didn't say featuring Dream On. But I'm giving that to Maiden. Oh my God, I've been messing up, man. All right, Wasp, Headless Children versus Wasp, Headless Children versus Over and Over Sabbath, Wasp. Headless Children versus Painkiller. Oh. I'm going to have to go with Painkiller. Painkiller versus 2 Minutes to Midnight. I'm going with Painkiller still. All right. Sorry about that. Then Straight Through the Heart, Dio versus Only Time Will Tell, Asia. Love them both, but I got to go with Asia. I know it's not the metal one, but I love me that first Asia album. But yeah, I'm still going to pick Painkiller over it. All right. Next. No Remorse, Metallica versus Led Zeppelin, Tangerine. Ooh, I gotta go with Zeppelin, Tangerine. Tangerine versus Painkiller, though? Led Zeppelin's taking over. I gotta go Tangerine. All right. Countless Battery, Venom versus Dancing Queen, ABBA. Oh, man. Of course I should say Venom, but I can't. ABBA is my favorite pop band of all time, and Dancing Queen is my favorite ABBA song. You know, I know a lot of, you know, I know it's a popular one. It's just something about the structure of that song. Having the time of your life. Oh my God, I love it. And I love Countess Battery, but I gotta give it to ABBA. Now, Dancing Queen versus Painkiller. Oh, this hurts. I'm gonna have to go with Painkiller. It hurts though. Oh, that hurt. Alright, next. Oh, Your Song by Elton John versus Holy Wars Megadeth. Fuck! I'm going with Holy Wars Megadeth. Holy Wars Megadeth versus Painkiller, though? The winner of the right side is Megadeth. Holy War. Megadeth won. All right, now let's start side 2 and let's see who will win on this. All right. These are really small. All right. Manhattan Project by Rush versus Master of No Mercy, Suicidal. Definitely Master of No Mercy. That song rips. I love that song. Master of North, no fucking mercy. Electric Crown, Testament versus Heart, Crazy on You. I love them both, man. But I gotta go with Testament on that. Electric Crown is probably my favorite, I think it's my favorite Testament song. No, Apocalyptic City, then Electric Crown. And I do not like that album, The Ritual. And I love Dreamboat Annie, but I gotta go with Testament. All right, next. The Chase is Better Than the Catch, Motorhead versus Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, but come on. I'm sorry. I would slap myself silly if I picked Billie Jean over the Chase is Better Than the Catch. No way, man. Motorhead, definitely. And not a lot of people know this. Lemmy moonwalked better than Michael. Next. God, these are so small. Almost Hear You Sigh, Rolling Stones. Yeah, that was a later one. I don't remember liking that one much. Remember there was a video for that. Versus Can't Get This Stuff No More from Van Halen. Definitely Van Halen. I love that song. Dave Back. It was beautiful for a little bit. All right, next. Wild Side, Motley Crue versus David Bowie, Heroes. Yeah, I'm going to say shit to really upset weird people out there. First of all, here's the first part I'll upset you. I like Wild Side more. Now I'm going to upset you even more. And the song Heroes from David Bowie is not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I dig it. But I like it more when Oasis did it. That's right, I said it. Oasis did that song as a B-side, Noel singing it. I like it more than the David Bowie version. And you know who would kick my ass for saying that? Noel Gallagher, because he worships David Bowie, and he'd think I'm a fool for saying it. That's how I feel. I think Oasis did a better version. And I will still take Wild Side even over the Oasis version. Wait, I fucked up again. Suicidal versus Testament. All right, Testament wins. Chase is Better Than the Catch versus Testament. I'm going to still stay with Testament. Can't Get This Stuff No More, Testament. I got to stay with Testament. Motley Crue and Wild Side. I still stay with Testament. All right, Suicide Solution, Ozzy versus Only the Good Die Young, Billy Joel. Oh. Billy Joel. I know. But I'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints. Because the sinners are much more fun. And sure, Ozzy's a sinner. And only the good die young. Well, Ozzy wasn't that young. But still. He was awesome. I love Suicide Solution. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. But that Billy Joel song is very special to me. All right, next. Spreading the Disease, Queensryche versus Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. Oh, wait. I have to pick. What's the winner again? Testament versus Billy Joel. I'm going with Billy Joel, believe it or not. Billy Joel now has taken over. All right, Spreading the Disease, Queensryche versus Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd. All right, Billy Joel, Only Good Die Young versus Wish You Were Here. Pink Floyd's taking over. All right, the last song, Slayer, Rain in Blood versus, the Beatles, Let It Be. Yeah, this is blasphemous. I know this is very blasphemous. I gotta go with Slayer. I love Let It Be. Don't get it twisted. I gotta tell you, man, Rain in Blood. I retired from going in the pit. I retired from it. I saw that farewell tour. I guess it was a farewell tour because they're only doing sporadic shows. I saw that tour and I already retired from going in the pit. But when they started Rain in Blood and that dun dun dun, I'm like, I'm not going in. Dun dun dun. I'm not going in. Oh my God, when it comes in with that, I went right in the pit and I got my ass kicked. That was the last time I'm ever going in the pit. Unless I go see Slayer again and they play that damn song. Yeah, I gotta go with Slayer over the Beatles, and I gotta go with Slayer over Pink Floyd. Definitely. Slayer, Rain in Blood wins on the right side. Rain in Blood, Slayer versus Holy War by Megadeth. Rain in Blood, Slayer is the winner of the Apples and Oranges bracket. What do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. Who would win? You don't have to write all the bands, but who would win on both sides? Or you can write all the bands. That'd be cool too. Thank you, Waylon, so much. You rule, my friend. And I want to thank everybody else for watching. And Waylon asked me to do my favorite guitar solos by a bunch of guitar players, and that's coming up very soon, hopefully tomorrow. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube.
Warning.
So stay frosty. Listen to Oasis doing Heroes. And schmack 'em a gob.